Hey guys, so if you guys are into makeup like I am, then I think you guys will like these cupcakes. They are just these fun little makeup cupcakes. This one has lipstick, some blush and pearls, and this one has mascara and a little makeup brush. So if you guys want to learn how to make these adorable little cupcakes, then just keep watching. So now we can frost our cupcake. And since there will be fondant on top of this, you don't really need to make it look super pretty. It's just kind of a base for the fondant. So just take a small piece and roll it out. And when you work with fondant, you want to keep picking it up so that it doesn't stick to the work surface. Okay, so once you feel that your fondant is about even in thickness, you can take this big like sheet kind of a thing, and it's basically silicone, and is what you do is you roll the fondant on top of it, and this pretty flower design will appear on it. And when you take it off, it will look like this. So now just take a cookie cutter and one that's about the size of the top of the cupcake. So we're just going to put this on the top. Okay, so for this brush, I'm going to take the Shape and Amaze decorating dough. So I'm just going to take some of it and start to kind of shape it into this long shape that we have here. So as you can see, it's starting to look more like this. And you also want to take into consideration the size of your cupcakes. So you don't want like something that's going to be way too big for your cupcakes. So this is a little big. I think I might take some of this off. So now we're going to make the bristles, and I'm just going to take some white fondant. So on this brush, it kind of goes from tiny to big, it fans out. So you're going to want to imitate that with your fondant. So I'm just going to start pushing it out a little bit on the sides, making it narrow at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a tool that will help to create kind of a feathered look. So I'm going to use this, and this is the number 6 and 7 tool from Wilton. So once you've finished feathering the brush, you can take the brown color dust and paint it right onto the brush so it looks like bristles. So this is what it should look like, and I'm kind of just going to leave it a little bit lighter at the bottom because there's some makeup brushes that are darker at the top, lighter at the bottom, and it kind of just gives it a bit more contrast. Okay, so now we are going to do this gold part, but I'm going to do silver instead. So once again, we're going to just use this silver pearl dust. And just paint it on to the top. So kind of just split like a little bit in between. So it's cut open, so it's kind of like this. And then we can stick the brush right into that. I'm also just going to put more color dust on because some of the black seeped through the cracks of it. So once again, we can just put some water on our paintbrush and just put some water in here. And put the two together. So this is what the brush will look like, and you can just put it to the side for it to dry. Alright, so to make this, we can take our green and pink and just break some off. And once again, you're going to want to see how big you're going to want it to be on your cupcake. So kind of just start to make it square, so push down like this and like this. And just do the same for the top, except the top is a bit more rounded. So to make the brush, I'm just going to take some of this black 3D stuff again and just roll out like a little tiny piece so that it looks like the stick. And then you can take another really tiny piece and kind of just put it at the end so that it looks like that. And now we're going to take this tool again and just kind of push in to make it look kind of jagged. And now for the top of this, we're going to take a tool, and this is the number 8. And I'm just going to stick it, kind of like pierce a hole inside of it. So once it's like this, we can stick this inside. And what I'm going to do is take some of this green fondant and kind of put it around the end so that it has something to stick onto inside. So I'm just kind of using this tool, which is the number 5, to just kind of push it inside a bit and to make sure that it's in the center. And now for the tube, is what we're going to do is make another hole and kind of push down on all 4 sides so that it looks like this and kind of has that little like lip right there. So just to give it more of like a used mascara look, you can also take some black and kind of place it inside of this little hole. I'm just going to use that picture to kind of get an idea of what to do. So we're going to start with black for the base. Okay, so here's the base. So on the lipsticks, they kind of have like a little like lip around here. So I'm just going to kind of make this little indent. And now for the lipstick, I'm going to use the red Shape in a Maze 3D decorating dough. Okay, so there's a red. So with the lipsticks, they're a little bit bigger at the bottom, and then they're more like pointier at the top. And I just stuck a toothpick through this one so that it would be easier to put into the cupcake. So now we're going to take our silver pearl dust and paint the top of like this front section. And if you want to add a little bit of shimmer to the actual lipstick part, we can take our red color dust and just put some of that on top. Alright, so for the new blush, I'm going to just take this black shape. I honestly have no idea what it's called. I think it's just called Shape and Amaze, I guess. And roll it out. And cut out a circle. One of them will be the mirror and one of them will be blush. So for the blushes, what I'm going to do is just roll out a little piece of red fondant. And just place it right on top of the black circle. So there's the blush part. And now we're going to take this red color dust and paint this on top of the red. So there's the bottom piece of the blush, and you can put that now to the side to dry. And for the top piece, we're going to do the same thing with the color dust, except we're going to take silver. So once you have your two pieces, we can just take our paintbrush with some water and apply these two together. So now we're just going to take this white fondant and warm it up. And you're just going to take little pieces off and make little balls. Just like that. And when you're done, you can put them into a little container. And into the container, you can add this white pearl dust. Okay, so once I made about, let me see, maybe we got like 12 of these. So you're just going to put them in the container and shake it up. So when they're done, they're going to be this like pretty pearly iridescent color. And this will be for a pearl necklace. Okay, so now we can put the cupcakes together. So I'm just going to take my cupcakes and kind of decide which pieces I want on what cupcake. So I think I'm going to put the makeup brush here. And something that's very useful and helpful for this is some toothpicks. So it can help everything just to kind of stay in place. So there is the first one. And now for the second one. And for this, you can't really stick a toothpick through it. So you can just take some water and just place it wherever you want on the cupcake and it will stick to that. So we kind of wanted to make it look like a little necklace. So for this I'm going to use the cookie frosting and just place a dot on wherever I want the pearl to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun girly tutorial and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!